saw you walking in the street one day. It was a Sunday. You had flowers in your hand. You were dancing with your headphones on. Didn't care. Everyone was watching you moving.
Hey friends, welcome to a day in the life of a product intern at Morning Brew.
Yeah, you were striding for them, cause you know just what you do. So if I never touch you, baby, you should know.
If I don't sleep too late the night before, I love waking up early in the morning, especially because I have a loud neighborhood. This is like the best quiet time to just zen out before my day starts. The apartment's Wi-Fi doesn't really reach my room very well, so I relocated my office to the living room. So once I get to my office, the living room, I like to start my day by looking at my calendar and seeing what meetings I have for the day. So I have 2 mentorship check-ins today, and then I have 3 user interviews planned, and then 2 product meetings in between. Every day, the product manager's Slack channel, we like to send out our MITs, which are most important tasks for the day. So I just sent in my MITs, and this is what my priorities are for the day. And of course, my last and most important priority is vlogging my day. I have a meeting with my supervisor, who is the VP of product, at 10:30 a.m. And so right now I have 15 minutes left, and I've just been watching recordings of previous user interviews. After each user interview, I like to go through the recording that I did and then divide up the information into 3 main categories of insights, quotes, and learnings. And then I'm gonna share this with my supervisor for like 5 interviews that I've had in the past week, and then we'll go through it together and draw out themes. So now I'm in my meeting with Emily, my supervisor. Emily's also like my teacher, my mentor, and a friend. But she was in charge of onboarding me at the beginning of my internship, and she's kind of like my PM. So she's been helping me stay on track of milestones throughout my internship and making sure I'm getting all the help and resources that I need throughout all of my projects. Now I'm in my 3rd meeting of the day, which was the monthly product/growth team check-in. And it's basically a time just to make sure that both teams are on the same page with the initiatives that they're working on, and we go through web, newsletter, and life cycle items. I'm going for a little mid-afternoon work break, so I'm trying to build up my endurance because I don't think I can run a mile without like stopping. So I am just gonna go for a little jog around the park and get the blood flowing. So part of the internship program at Morning Brew includes like a bunch of career development activities throughout the internship. So last week I had a resume review with one of the members from People Ops, and then I had a mock product design interview yesterday. And also I get to meet on a weekly basis with my mentor, Elisa. Yay, and now I was at my mentorship meeting with Elisa Starkman, who is just such a powerhouse and is the head of the creative studio at Morning Brew. And of course, I asked her what her favorite thing was at Morning Brew, and I forgot to add the sound, so. Yay, so this is one of my favorite meetings, which is Product All Hands. This is my team in all their glory, and we like to start the meetings with icebreakers that Emily comes up with. I think today's was, what is the best gift that you've ever received? But it's one of my favorite ways to just hear funny stories from my teammates and have a little bit of bonding before we dive into work. So the rest of the product team all hands is some housekeeping, and we also like to have some demos whether the designers or PMs want to just share about a project that they've been working on. It's such a great chat with one of our members of the user advisory board. I talked to a user about his daily routine and just basic lifestyle preferences because I'm trying to better understand the Morning Brew reader and understand when the daily newsletter comes into their life, when they're interacting with it, and how we can improve that experience every time they interact with it. It was a really insightful 20-minute talk. Right now I'm on my way to get dinner with some Wesleyan product friends, and I signed out from work at around 6:15, and yeah, so my work day is over and I'm gonna go hang out with some friends.
So if I never told you, baby, you should know I'm going crazy. I can't help myself anymore. Cause I've been looking for the one and I don't think I found your love. Cause things have never been this good before. Cause you're dancing in the corner, you're dancing higher. I can't
Wow!
tell my feet and baby moving to the beat, yeah. Some nights with you there. Never thought I would have felt that love I was dreaming of. But my head is
Can you use your selfie stick arms? So we just got dinner and we're walking to Harvard Square and we just came across a flash mob / dance party. Should we join it? Should we join it? So cute. My dear friend Aditi met me halfway, picked me up, and then now we're off to get some drinks near home. Hello, this is Editing Yuji, and I've just stopped throwing up the peace sign. Thanks so much for watching, and if there are any questions or anything related to product or design that you want to talk about or Morning Brew, find me on LinkedIn or check the description below to reach out, and I'd love to chat. Bye!